Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Rain World Downpour with me, Tourist BLT. So, like last episode, we ended where I was talking about like Subnautica and why it is that I don't really care for it. So, like, here's the thing, though. I don't really want to get like super lost in the sauce about why I don't like specific games. Because like there are people that really love those games, and I just, I don't want to make them feel bad, unless their reasons are like stupid, I guess. Because, like, I don't know. I guess if somebody says something that's, like, objectively incorrect, then I'm like, okay, well, then why are we talking about this? But, I mean, like, it's a fucking video game. Who gives a shit? Anyway. Oh, no, I swore in the first, like, what is it, 8? Is it 8 minutes or is it 8 seconds? Whatever. I don't know. YouTube algorithm be damnzord. What's a damnzord? It's damned, but internetified? Yeah. Yeah, take that. So, what I was trying to talk about was, like, if you don't really engage with a game, and then you're like, this game sucks, it's like, well, no, you just didn't really engage with it. And, like, it's also possible the game does suck. But I don't know, when at least in this particular case, because I was talking about how a streamer friend of mine was watching somebody play Tunic, and they basically just didn't engage with the game at all, and they were like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, read this guide on how to beat the game, and then be like, this game sucks. And it's like, all right, well, I mean, I'm not sure what... it's like you're not even being genuine about this, right? Or what's the phrasing I'm looking for here? Not phrasing, but the word. It's like not even talking about this in good faith, right? Like you're just, and of course we're also talking about video games, so like who gives a shit? But that was stupid. How did I miss you though? That was a little weird. You know what? Whatevs. No big deal. What the hell am I talking about here? Right. So, like, I don't know. I just, like, I guess I'm trying to say that, like, I find it frustrating when people, like, don't even put in any kind of effort, and they're just like, I'm smart, you should listen to me. And it's like, you're not, though. You're just saying something. Or, like, when people say opinions as if they're facts, right? That shit drives me crazy. I can't get behind it, man. It drives me so nuts. Wait, did you? Okay, I thought I heard, like, the doo of when you die. Or wait, is it when you die? No, what am I thinking of? It has to do with karma stuff. Actually, I think it might just be like a karma sound that happens. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. I really don't like it when people are like, basically when they just say dumb shit. Like, this should be a fairly obvious thing for anybody who's been around in the community for a little while. I really don't like it when people say just like dumb shit, especially when they say it confidently. Like r/confidently incorrect is simultaneously like one of my favorite places and also my kryptonite, because like it's hilarious to see people just like saying the dumbest crap with like the utmost confidence, but then when they actually do it for real and like really mean it and they're doing it right in front of you, it's kind of like, are you okay? Like Why are we suddenly being like the biggest morons that have ever existed? I don't understand. Oh! Gotcha, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh! I thought the body would protect me. Oh, God. This is the other thing, man, is that, like, I think people get lost in the sauce about some really weird shit, too. Myself included, by the way. But, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff that certainly some of the things that I used to get lost in the sauce about, there was, like, no call for it. It was just like, why get so fucking worked up about this shit? But, like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that I get... And here's the thing, though. I also try to recognize when I'm getting lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? And, like, and then correct for that shit. And I don't know succeed, because like life is an iterative process, right? So you're trying to live your life and be a better person as time goes. Well, I mean, I hope you're trying to be a better person as time goes on. Because if you're not, then like, what are you doing, right? What are you, being a garbage lord for no reason? Like for real. Okay, let me give you some like Notorious BLT lore here, okay? When I was younger, I absolutely was a racist piece of shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. And just by, like, listening to like, black and brown people talk and not saying anything back, just listening to them and trying to figure out, or not trying to figure out, but like, and just trying to understand what they were saying and like their perspectives and such. That is how I became a better person, I think. Maybe I should have taken just a regular spear. I kind of have to agree with like Killer and some others that like sometimes just having a regular spear is better, because you know you don't like it doesn't explode. Oh, I gotta make sure I got the right stuff in the right hands. But anyway, so like you know I was just, all that to say I was just not a very good person when I was younger. Like really just not a good person at all. And thankfully that has changed. Oh fuck. Well, I don't know what's going on with my brain today. Like, why am I suddenly so bad at the game? I mean, well, truth be told, it is also like very warm outside, and like brain no work when hot. You know, it's like your brain overheats. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. But yeah. So, God, I know I jump around like all over the place in these episodes. Yeah. So, like, a lot of the times when I'm like, I hate it when people do this and such. Understand that like I am saying that also very much because like these are things that I used to do, and I also look at that and am like, you know, it's like I pretty much assume that most people are smarter than me. Which is a strange dichotomy, I suppose, considering that like, you know, I also am of the opinion that I'm a fairly smart person. But I don't know, like, okay, so I guess I shouldn't say that, like, I always assume that other people are smarter than me, but have, like, considered other options. Not other options, but, like, other viewpoints, maybe. I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? Considering other viewpoints isn't really worth all it's crapped up, crapped? all it's crapped up to be, all it's cracked up to be. Because, like, I'm not about to sit here and, like, listen to some Nazi motherfucker talk and be like, oh, yeah, I'll consider your viewpoint. No, I fucking won't. Why would I consider, like, literally the dumbest-ass viewpoint that's ever existed? You know? Well, okay, I guess maybe it isn't the dumbest, but it's really up there. You know? Actually, maybe, no? Well, I don't know. Like, now I'm struggling to think, like, what would a dumber thought process, or a dumber perspective be? I really don't know. I really don't know. I really can't think of, like, a dumber person than a fucking Nazi, right? And I'm talking, like, modern-day Nazis. Like, No, I fucked myself. Okay, well, I thought, like, I could drop and, like, smack him in the face with a brick and then do some other thing. This child has to go. I'm sorry, kiddo. You're driving me crazy, brother. Please. But, like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and consider, like, a Nazi's viewpoint or whatever, because, like, honestly, I just don't see a reason behind it, right? Like, why would I sit there and listen to something that's just so absolutely idiotic? And, like, you know, for real, like, these people fucking drool when they try to talk smart, right? Which I realize the irony when I say talk smart. But, like, come on, man. Like, how are you going to get all, like, frothy-mouthed when you're, like, you know, talking about how great white people are? Like, give me a fucking break. Especially, like, as compared to other groups of people, like, come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, just chill the fuck out. You know? Like, chill out, listen to some other people talk, and when I say other people, I mean not just other, like, crazy white people. I mean, like, how about listen to some other folks about, like, the shit they've gone through, and just, like, shut the fuck up and listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, just listen to what these people are talking about. Like, so one of the people that I listened to, or, well, less listened to and more read, I suppose, because there was a lot on Twitter, was a writer by the name of Nyla Burton. I believe that's still her name. I don't remember if she changed her last name or anything along those lines. Like, I don't know if they've changed their name or whatever. But anyway, I want to say her handle on Twitter was Yum Coconut. And just like, and obviously, like, sometimes people say things out of, like, anger or whatever, and not that that's always dismissible, okay? Because a lot of times, like, I feel like a lot of the, like, African-American anger in the United States is very justified, honestly. Nope, I want to be not here right now. And if you're like, well, then why is, like, white anger not justified? Like, my man. Do you need me to spell it out? Like, You don't get to be, like, top dog for several centuries in this country, and it's still going, and then be like, I'm angry because the people that are marginalized are talking about me in a not positive way. Like, okay, well, you know, maybe if we stopped... oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh! Okay, we're out. See? Bye. But yeah, you don't get to talk about, like, what was I trying to say here? Fuck. Oh, shit. Wait, did I just grab that bat? No. Oh, right. Like, you don't get to be top dog and then, like, bitch and complain about, like, a marginalized group of people. Okay? Like, and when they're like, lol, white people like mayonnaise. Like, yeah, white people like mayonnaise. Get over it. Who's getting over it? The white people. Like, come on now. Like, you don't get to subject a group of people to slavery for several hundred years and then be like, they said mean things about me liking mayonnaise. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how anything works, okay? I munch you. I don't remember. Do you have a spear in your ass? Well, I mean, you're dead now, so... Ah! He's the worst bouncy castle. Actually, he's like one of the... Oh! Ooh! He's one of the best bouncy castles? Alright, now you should be dead. Like, for real. Yeah. But, like, I don't know, man. I just, like... You know, it's like, white people from a long time ago, and some now, oddly, like, still want this, which I'm just like, are you stupid? Like, white people from like, actually, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it really wasn't that long ago, were like, you know, we're gonna have slaves. We're gonna have black people as slaves, and then like there are people now that are still advocating for it, like super stupidly. I will never understand the people that are like, oh well, slavery good because it's in the Bible. Like that doesn't. Like what? What do you mean, my dude? Like what? Are we now saying that things that are in the Bible are just good because they're in the Bible? Like, oh man, there's like child brides in that freaking book. You know what I'm saying? Oh fuck. Well, I mean, I think I got you. So that's something. And like, if you're a Christian and you're like, oh, that sucks. Like, yeah, it does. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you, but like slavery in the Bible, this is like just because something's in the Bible does not mean that it's good. And why am I calling it the Bible? Because I don't know. It feels better than calling it by its actual name, I suppose. I'm not saying this to be like Christians suck, because like I understand that folks are just trying to be like, you know, or at least I hope you're trying to be good. And you know, my opinion. So like, I guess my opinion on this is like, you're trying to be a good person, and yet you are following a book that has some really heinous shit in it. And it has some good things, but like at the same time, like why does that still make it worth following in your mind? You know, like why would it be worth following if it's still got some like absolute dog shit in there? You know, like it's got slave, and like I understand people are like, oh well, Jesus didn't agree with slavery. Like okay, that's great, except that he was like slaves obey your masters. Like that's a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a wee bit fucked up. If he's gonna be like, I'm freeing the slaves, and then like simultaneously, yeah, but like listen to those guys that are slaving you. You know, it's not a good look. That's what I'm saying. I fucked up. Why am I talking about such heavy shit? I don't know, dude. I just like. I guess I've, you know, I spent so long just not saying anything about this kind of stuff, and just feeling like thinking like, oh well, you know, I haven't really considered all the things, and like so maybe like either you know I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever. And now I'm just like, you know what, dude, fuck that. I don't care if I don't know everything. You know, I want other people to talk to me about this shit, and if the way to do it, well, actually, that's not even the case. It's more just like I've read a lot of things. I've done a lot of you know, like not soul searching, but like getting information for myself, you know, and like talking to people and like listening to very smart people talk about this kind of shit, and like the conclusion that I've come to is basically religion is dog shit, and I hate it. It's very bad. It's very bad for pretty much everybody involved, you know? Oh my god, are we actually going to be able to make it to Poobles and then away? Holy fuck. Oh my god, he's doing it. But yeah, I just, like, I don't have a very positive view of religion in any way, shape, or form. Because it's just, like, I guess what it comes down to is, like, it's such a flawed way of looking at the world. Like, you know, religion is made, like, a lot of, you know, oh, there's prophecies and whatever. And then it's like, okay, there's these prophecies, great. Except, like, none of them are coming true. Or they're so ambiguous that they can't help but come true. I forget what that is actually called. It's like self-fulfilling prophecy or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, so, like, why does that make it worthwhile, right? For what reason is it worthwhile? And, like, when I talk to somebody like my mom, she's like, oh, well, you know, sometimes a spiritual thing helps me. And I'm like, all right, that's what, like, whatever. Just don't use religion to be, like, you know, to, like, learn about the world or whatever, because, like, it's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, for me, I'm just like, I don't know. This is one of those conversations where I feel like I'm going to be talking about this for several episodes, because it's so hard to talk about this stuff and play Rain World at the same time. And then also, like, it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I feel like there's a lot of explanation that has to happen. And also understand that, like, sometimes I am going to say some stuff that at the outset is going to sound fucking weird or just absolutely insane. And understand that that's also because, like, when I'm recording, I totally turn the filter off. Like, it's basically just diarrhea of the mouth time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my face is just constantly vomiting words, and you all are here to hear it for some reason. Anyway, I hope you all did enjoy this episode, and if you did, you know what to do. That is going to do it for me, Notorious BLT. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye, folks.